Hey, what's up guys, it's Asher. So after using this band for 25 days, I'm here to give you guys a full detailed review. So let's get into by having a quick look at the specifications. So it comes with a 2.5D curved Gorilla Glass 0.95-inch AMOLED display and weighs 23 grams. It has 100 mAh battery and works on a low energy Bluetooth 4.2. The Honor Band comes with a touchscreen and a touch capacitive button. Simply tap on the round key to wake up the display and you can interact with the screen itself by swiping up and using the various gestures. Just like to go back, you have to swipe from the left to right. It is very lightweight and in my use it was quite comfortable to wear without noticing that it's there. That's one of the benefits of the fitness tracker compared to the smartwatches. It's really how much lighter and smaller they can be, and this is a good example. To the back of the band we have a heart rate sensor visible and the other sensors. Two pins under the sensors are for the charging adapter. Apart from the dial we have a removable rubber strap and a plastic buckle. The dial is of the medium size, not smaller or the bigger, and it doesn't feel heavy. The strap of the Honor Band 4 is thinner and shorter than the old Honor Band 3. The straps feel pretty gentle on the skin. As you guys know, these straps are detachable, so you can remove the straps by just pulling out the pin from the strap and there you go. The buckle of the band is also quite good. Apart from these specifications, the Honor Band 4 also has the following sensors: IR sensor which detects if you are wearing the band or not, a heart rate sensor for detecting your heart rate, 6-axis sensor for detecting the movement of your hand, a pedometer sensor for tracking your steps. It also has a sleep and exercise tracker. Let's have a view on the features of this band. First of all, there is a messaging app which is basically includes incoming calls on your phone. You cannot pick up the calls on the band itself, but you can decline a call on your band. Even when you receive a message, you can reply on the band, but you can only read the message. You are also going to receive notifications from all other apps like Snapchat, Instagram and other apps which has notification access. Next app is named as a heart rate. So this app basically measures your heart's beats per minute. It's normally take up to 40 to 45 seconds to measure a normal person's heart rate. The heart rate sensor on this band is quite accurate compared to the other bands. After heart rate we have a pedometer app. This app tells you how much steps you have gained in a whole day. Getting into this app, you can also see how much calories you have burned, the total distance in kilometers you have covered. And the last option called standing, it tells you how much time you were sitting on a single place and reminds you to take a walk. In the workout option, you can select the workout you want to track. You can track outdoor run, outdoor walk, indoor cycle, pool swim, and free training. In each workout, you can set targets such as distance, duration, calories, and you can set alerts for the same. When you start tracking your workout, the band continuously monitors your heart rate. You can stop the workout by long pressing the button. A short summary at workout will be displayed on the band. Then we have the sleep detection. You cannot open this on the band, but there are more advanced settings available on the app on your smartphone. Next we have settings. Tap on this and it will take you to the settings. We have some different watch faces. This is the default one. This is another watch face. This looks kinda nice, just like the simple watch. There are total 4 watch faces available. So let's go back to the setting. Then we have Find My Phone option. If you connect it to your smart band to your phone, whenever you will press Find Phone, the phone will start ringing. Others are the timer, the stopwatch and the brightness control. So in the brightness option, there are 3 levels of brightness of this band. Display of this band on maximum level is very bright. Because of this, you can easily see the screen in the sunlight. After this we have the reset, restart, regulatory and the about option. Now these are not all the settings. Some of the settings are accessible on the phone. And at last we have Alipay, which is only usable in Asian countries, and that's it for the band section. Basically this band comes from the Honor, which is a sub-brand of the Huawei. So if you are a Huawei or Honor phone user, this app comes pre-installed. Otherwise you will have to install the Huawei Health app from the Play Store or from the App Store. So inside the interface is quite simple, the dashboard named as Today that tells us how much steps we had, so for distance and kilometers, calories burned. On site, tapping on the steps will tell you more detailed information as well as when you was active for a specific time. The next tab in dashboard is exercise records, which basically gives you the whole session you had in a gym or you're outside. It gives you full detail about the exercises like the duration, total calories you have burned, average pace, and total steps you had in that exercise. After exercise records, we have heart rate tab. By opening this tab, it gives you info about your heart rate. So if you have turned on continuous heart rate monitoring, it tells you every minute's heartbeat of the past day. It also has the tab heart rate range, which basically tells the minimum or maximum beats per minute throughout the day. Going next, we have sleep tab. So the health tab even shows you the sleep tracking and it suggests you how to improve your sleep quality. After that, there is a full detailed information available for your last night's sleep. Literally, it tells you everything about your sleep, like for how much time you was in the deep sleep, light sleep, and REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement. In simply words, we can say dreaming. It also tells you for how much time you were awake during a sleep. After that, we have a breathing quality, and I don't know how much this works, but at the end of the day, they had it in. At last, this band also keeps an eye on the naps, which I found was not 100% accurate. The last thing on the dashboard was the steps. After this, we have the three options on the bottom. The next one is exercise, so you can take a pre-planned exercise, and after that, at last, we have our profile in which you have goals, profile, and messages. Coming back to home, there is an icon of band on the right top of the screen which tells you that the band is connected or not, or the battery status of the band 4. In the next tab, we have our steps, calories, and the distance we have covered. A health menu under that, and coming next, we have how I would sleep. The sleep rating of the band 4 is really good and accurate. My first impression on this feature was not so good, but after using it for a few days, I feel quite good about this feature. The next option is activity reminder. It basically tells you have some movement of sitting at the same place for a while. Under that, we have a continuous heart rate monitoring. Although it takes a bit of more battery when it's turned on, there's also an option of elevated heart rate alert. This alerts you when your heart rate is above from that value. And the elevated heart rate only works when the continuous heart rate monitoring is enabled. The next, we have alarm on this list, and you can set up maximum 5 alarms. Due to absence of the speakers in the band 4, the alarms gently vibrate the band itself to wake you up. The band also have do not disturb mode, which is only accessible through your smartphone. The AMOLED screen of this band lets you read a message, a call, or any kind of notification clearly throughout that display only when the notification permission is given to that app. So you can enable or disable some apps notifications you don't want to receive on your band. The other feature this band has is weather reports. It only notifies you about the temperature and condition, and I don't have a good experience with this because if you turn it on, it sends you a weather notification after every 5 to 10 minutes. The Bluetooth disconnection reminder is also there. The function customization is where you can simply customize the lineup of the apps on band. You can disable or enable all the apps. Raise this to wake up the screen is a quite good option. What you have to do is simply raise your hand to turn on the screen on or to read the message or notification. Other than this, you can rotate your wrist a bit and then it will be switched through different apps. You can turn on the auto download, update packages over Wi-Fi to keep it updated automatically. But if you want to do it manually, you can also do it in the firmware update. So that's it for the app in smartphone. After giving it a try on the Android operating system, I was curious to use it on the iPhone. So I used it with the iPhone for a few days. The app on the iOS was quite same looking and some changes in the graphics, and I must say that I like the iOS version of the app. So this app might not be compatible with the Samsung Health, but it is compatible with the MyFitnessPal, Google Fit, and with Apple's Health app. So you can link these apps with the Huawei Health app, and that's a pretty nice feature. The band itself charging through a charging dock. Two pins are integrated on this dock, which connects with the band. On the other side, you plug your micro USB cable there to charge it. After using it for some days, I came to know that if you are using all the apps in the band, including continuous heart rate monitoring, the weather info, the GPS, the brightness is on full level, the band roughly takes 3 to 4 days to go to the 10%. And if you only receive notifications and everything is turned off, the band can survive for almost 10 to 12 days. The band includes a micro USB cable and a charging dock in its box. The band itself can be charged to 100% in 1.5 hours. So now let's do the waterproof test of this band and let it sink in the water for some time. So as you guys can see, we can't use it under the water as we know band 4 is scratch and water resistant. Let's take out the band and see if it is still working. Obviously this is still working because this thing is designed to survive under the water. You can easily take this thing to swimming, there will be no damage to band. About the pricing and the value for money, you can consider the Mi Band 3 as its competitors. Among these two bands, Honor Band 4 has a larger and AMOLED display. Regarding brightness, the Band 4 is also the brightest one, but in the battery the Mi Band 3 comes with more. Both Honor and Mi are good at giving updates as well. The Honor Band 4 comes with $35 of price tag, so is it worth to giving it a chance? So I will be definitely using it from now. So alright guys, I think that's it for the detailed review of the Honor Band 4. If you have any kind of questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try my best to answer you guys. Peace.